what? All right, you guys are getting the sunglasses today because it's bright as shit outside here in Virginia. And my hair's out. Love it, yes. So first off, I want to talk about what is up with people disliking your video but don't leave a comment about why they disliked it. I mean, come on. I want to get better. Just because you don't like what I say, you could have the decency to throw something in there and be like, oh, I didn't like it because of this. But that's all right, because then you would lose your anonymity. However you say that word. And yeah. So, on to today's check-in for Wednesday of the Contemporaryathon. And let me roll these windows up. I'm just gonna be hot. So it's Wednesday and I finished another book. That book happens to be He Will Be My Ruin by K.A. Tucker. And as I said in yesterday's vlog or Monday's vlog or something like that, yesterday's vlog, because I started reading this yesterday. I have feelings about this, and my feelings are out because this was supposed to be a romantic suspense, so I knew there was going to be some suspense going into this, but oh my goodness, this turned into a mystery thriller, like straight up. I didn't feel the chemistry between our characters. So a little bit about the book before I get into my feelings. He Will Be My Ruin is by K.A. Tucker. It is about a young woman whose best friend and young woman that she grew up with commits suicide, or at least that's what they think. They think it's suicide. The police are like, oh, she had a bottle of pills, she had alcohol sitting next to her, and it has been known that she has depression. So obviously she killed herself. There was no forced entry, no anything like that. So they ruled it as a suicide. Her best friend, who is also the executor of her will and testament of her estate, whose name is Maggie. Maggie comes and she's like, no, my girl Celine did not kill herself. There's no way. Yes, she was depressed and she has feelings. She has real strong feelings, but there's no way that Celine, her friend, killed herself. So Maggie goes and starts digging. She starts digging. She finds some things out about Celine that were not very nice, but at the same time, they flushed out and were explained. Had two male characters in this book, and they both gave me the creeps on both of them, and didn't particularly care for them. I won't tell you any more than that. I did not particularly like the whole romantic part of this story, or the supposed chemistry that was supposed to be in this story. And what else? I thought the twists and the turns near the end of the book were better than they were initially, and I definitely think this is more of a murder mystery thriller. At one point, I did think the little old lady had done it. So, yeah, she kind of gave me the creeps. The little old lady that writes murder mysteries. She would have been like the prime suspect for me. I don't care that she's little and she's old and she's been living in that apartment for God knows how long. She writes murder mysteries, man. She would definitely know how to kill somebody and not have it be known. So she was like tops on my list. But I finished that book. I am 40% into Want Me Cowboy. I said that wrong through Monday's video, wrong through Tuesday's video. I'm getting it right now. So it is called Want Me Cowboy by Maisie Yates. And this story has me all drawn in. I'm loving every single minute of it. So our main character's name is Poppy. She is the assistant to Isaiah. Isaiah is this wealthy, sort of rugged rancher kind of guy, and they have a construction company with his family. Isaiah all of a sudden wants to have a family, and he enlists Poppy to go out and find him a wife via ad in the newspaper. Well, she gets fed up and she's like, I've been in love with you for like ever, and I want to be your wife, or I'm not doing this because you're an asshole and just not going to do it. What you want is an assistant. You don't want a wife. So she quits. And that's where I am in the story. But I love all the sass of Poppy. I love that Isaiah is this sort of rugged math guy that isn't into his feelings. So he's like, I'm not about my feelings. I just need someone to, be my equal and what have you. So yeah, I like the dynamic. I'm enjoying the dynamic. So I can't wait to finish that one. As I said, I'm like 40% into that. I haven't picked up In Tune again since the other day. So I don't have an update on that one. Oh, actually I do. I think I'm like 30% into that one now. And let me tell you, I am not feeling the main character, whose name is Luke, I believe, and he's the DJ. Not feeling him. And maybe it's the way that she described him as having a soul patch. Soul patches is like, no. So I have this picture in my head of him being like a total douche, but some way, somehow I need to like repicture him as something different, so that I can get through this story and maybe possibly start liking him. I do like our main character, and I think that's it. So we're just gonna go with that and be done with it. I will see you guys tomorrow with another check-in before I post this on Thursday. Good morning, peoples. It is a Thursday, 4th day of Contemporaryathon, and I read an entire book last night. Granted, it was a graphic novel. It was The Prince and the Dressmaker by Jen Wong. And I decided to throw that book in, and I'm probably going to use it as my non-traditional format. Initially, I was going to use an audiobook for that, but of course, most of my books during Contemporaryathon are audiobooks, so I thought, hey, how about I try a different format? And I already had it because I got it from the library, and it is part of my own physical book challenge for the rest of the year, so yay. So I finished that. It's really cute. It's definitely a YA, or even I would say middle grade graphic novel. I did not know that when I first picked it up, but then I started looking at it, and yeah, it definitely is set up for the younger adult kid sort of situation. So you have a prince who's 16. His dad is definitely like sort of pressuring him to find a wife, even though he's 16. You know how Regency is and stuff like that, but he has a bit of a secret. And one night during one of the balls that he was holding, or his parents were holding for him, there was a young woman that came in with this very outrageous and beautiful dress on that was so unique and things like that. So he ends up hiring the dressmaker or seamstress to come to the palace in secret, to deal or to help him with his secret. And it was very sweet and it was cute. There is a hint of a little bit of a romance there, but for the most part, it is more about finding and accepting who you are, and I really, really enjoyed it. I am also about 60% the way through Want Me Cowboy by Maisie Yates, and I'm a little annoyed at this point in that book. Because some of the things that are going on are just a little tropey for me, and I'm like, ugh, I don't know that I am still loving it as much as I want to. I really want to love this, but it's your quintessential contemporary, and so, you know, that's gonna happen. Let's see, I am starting The Controversial Princess today, for like right after I finish this, and then tonight I have to bake a cookie for my child because his school project is due tomorrow, and it is to create a map of the state of Virginia in a creative way. His creative way is to have me, bake him a cookie. He wanted me to bake him a cake, and then I started thinking about all the pieces that I would have to do to make him a cake, and that went out of the window. So he's getting a cookie with frosting for the regions and stuff like that. I might record that because he'll be at swim practice while I'm making the cookie, and you guys won't, I'll show you the finished product, but I won't show you his part of it, because he's not featured on my channel all that often. But we will see. Don't know. Haven't decided yet. So that's check-in for this morning, and I will check in with you guys later on this afternoon after work. And it was funny because I was watching another YouTuber, another favorite YouTuber of mine, and she was talking about how unentertaining her vlogs are, and I feel totally the same way because I just sit here and talk to you guys, and that's it. You don't get to see like my route of where I drive, or you don't get to see, you know, any cool stuff. Well, I work for the government, so I technically can't show you any of that type of stuff. I can't show you like where I work, and I can't show you what I do at work. And I work like a 9-to-5 job, and my 9-to-5 job is in finance almost. So it's the end of September, which means it's the end of the fiscal year, and we are super busy. That's my check-in for this morning, and I'll see you guys later. And good afternoon. It's Thursday afternoon. I'm on my way home. I started The Controversial Princess by Jodi Ellen Malpass, and I'm loving this story. It's practically like if you had Meghan Markle and Prince Harry's a love story and switched it and made Meghan the princess and Harry the actress or actor, excuse me. And it's amazing. I'm loving it. It's super sexy and hot, and it's, yeah, loving it. Loving it. Then I am also still reading Want Me Cowboy by Maisie Yates, and we are now back on track on that one, where let's see, what was I gonna say? Oh, back to we got over the miscommunication in the two characters, and they're now talking and finally seeing their feelings and things like that. So we're all good on that front, finally. Going home to make a cookie, a Virginia cookie for my child. You guys might, I haven't decided yet if I'm going to put footage or not of that in this little package of vlog stuff that you guys will see tonight. So that's it. I make this really, really quick so that I can have, I guess, a longer section later on tonight. I am home and I'm going to start cooking my son's Virginia. So I have my Virginia. For some reason, my laminator decided it wanted to like crinkle my end. So I get to work with this, yes. But it's laminated, and now I'm going to make the cookies. See, I have my sugar cookie stuff right here, and I'll make one big old sugar cookie. I'm gonna cut it up into like puzzle pieces for these regions and stuff like that, and see where that goes. So enjoy watching me cook. Yay! So the husband is in the living room watching Forged in Fire. So I'm gonna do my sign off here in my kitchen with the lights all in my face. And as you can see, finished my son's, well, he finished it once he got back from swim practice, but finished his school project. Here is from when I was baking it, and yeah, I completely forgot that I needed to, you know, contemplate or make it so remember that it was gonna rise, and it looked good as soon as I put it into the oven, and then it rose and it started to bake, and I was like, oh no, what's gonna happen? But the finished product was amazing. He did a great job doing all 5 regions of the state of Virginia, which is what his project was for, and that's what they're learning right now, and I love his enthusiasm for it, so that was great. I ended up finishing The Controversial Princess, which was for my challenge of reading a book with my initials on the cover. Oh my goodness. Oh my God, is that book so good. So, as I said earlier, if you were to take the love story of Harry, Prince Harry, and Meghan Markle and switch those roles around and make Meghan the princess and Harry as the actor, you have like the inspiration. Probably not, but it feels like that's the inspiration to this story. And the ending, oh my God, it's on a cliffhanger. It's a duet, so the second book is already out, and I already got it on audiobook, so I'll be listening to that here soon so I can find out what happens, because oh my goodness, the secrets that were revealed, oh, wow, yeah. It was hot, it was steamy, and I loved how independent the princess was, and the actor's name is Josh, and I loved him. I loved him. Oh, as a character. I can't wait to get to the next book, because it's gonna be phenomenal, I'm sure. I have missed Jodi Ellen Malpas for a while, and yeah, just really makes me want to go and get her This Man series on audiobook now, because this narrator for The Controversial Princess is like amazing. It's only one narrator and it's a female narrator, but the fact that she can change her voice on like a turn of a word, oh my God, it was amazing. It was amazing. So Josh is American and the princess is a British or English, however you want to put that. Yeah, British. But her British accent is amazing, and then her American accent is great, and then her stuffy other freaking accents is amazing too. Yeah, so I'm so excited that I read that book, and I really hope you guys go and read it as well, because it's amazing. Amazing. So that is my check-in for Thursday of Contemporaryathon, which is the 4th day, and I will see you guys in a couple days, because now you guys won't have another video until Sunday. So it will be, like I said, half and half of a compilation of Friday, Saturday, and Sunday's wrap-ups for Contemporaryathon, and also the weekly wrap-up, because I hope to have a couple more books read that don't have anything to do with Contemporaryathon. So that's it. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please give me a big thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Also, there is a feedback form down in the description box so you guys can help me improve my channel. Thank you for watching, and we will see you guys later.